Why did Iran launch an attack on Israel? To understand this, we must first look at the events that led up to this moment. The spark that lit the fuse was a suspected Israeli assault on the Iranian consulate in Damascus, Syria. This attack wasn't just a strike on a building. It was a strike that resulted in high-profile casualties, a direct hit to Iran's pride and prestige. The aftermath was as swift as it was severe, with threats of retaliation echoing from the offices of Iranian leaders and the ranks of Hezbollah. This was not an isolated incident, but rather a significant escalation in the long-standing rivalry between Israel and Iran. The tension, simmering for years, suddenly boiled over, with both nations bracing for the potential of an all-out conflict. This suspected strike ignited a powder keg, escalating the long-standing rivalry between Israel and Iran. In response to the suspected strike, Iran launched an extensive drone operation against Israel. The attack was of a massive scale, with over 300 projectiles fired towards the Jewish state. However, the majority of these were intercepted thanks to Israel's advanced defense systems. These systems, which include the Iron Dome and Arrow missile defense, have been instrumental in minimizing the damage on the ground. The targeted airbase in Israel, as a result, sustained only minimal damage. It's a testament to the effectiveness of these defense mechanisms in protecting civilian and military infrastructure. Yet, despite the largely successful interception, the drone attack marks a significant escalation in the long-standing rivalry between Iran and Israel. The sheer volume of projectiles launched indicates the magnitude of Iran's retaliation. It's a clear message of defiance and a demonstration of Iran's willingness to engage in direct confrontation. This retaliatory attack by Iran has further escalated the tensions in the Middle East. With the situation more volatile than ever, what could possibly happen next? The future scenarios are as diverse as they are uncertain. On one hand, there are warnings from the US and Israel about imminent Iranian attacks. The US, while emphasizing its non-participation in offensive operations against Iran, has nevertheless reaffirmed its unwavering support for Israel. Meanwhile, Israel's war cabinet is in a delicate balancing act, with voices calling for both firm action and de-escalation. The challenge is to respond in a way that defends Israel's interest while not further inflaming the situation. On the other side of the equation, Iran has issued a stark warning of a larger assault if Israel retaliates. This suggests that Iran may be willing and ready to escalate the conflict if it deems necessary. In this complex dance of diplomacy and military strategy, the stakes are incredibly high. As both sides prepare for potential escalation, the world watches with bated breath, hoping for a peaceful resolution.